Hey there, it's Brittany, and it's one of my favorite days of the month. We have the Bargain Bead Box for January 2025. This one is called Dusty Rose. Rhodonite stars in this vintage-inspired collection. We love the luxe feel of this natural pink and black gemstone, especially when accented with sparkling crystal, pink freshwater shell, a touch of black tourmaline, and medallion motifs in antique copper. Rhodonite's not one of my favorites. Sometimes it surprises me how pretty it is, but sometimes I don't really gravitate towards it. With the Bargain Bead Box, you also get a 30% off coupon to their sister store, which is Bead Box Bargains. I shop there way too much. If you're interested in subscribing to Bargain Bead Box, please use my affiliate code, which is Turquoise, to save $2 off your first box. And there's an affiliate link in the description of this video. So let's see what's going on here. We've got 6mm pink rhodonite faceted round beads, 15 inches, $9.99. That's their approximate retail value. This is pretty. Sometimes rhodonite can be kind of muddy, so it's nice to see a really nice pink strand of it. Very nicely faceted. This is actually really pretty. And I think this would be really nice for a Valentine's Day necklace. Spoiler alert, not really a spoiler. We're having 14 days of Valentine's Day tutorials starting either the 31st of this month or the 1st of February. I don't know that I want to end on Valentine's Day. I just haven't worked out the logistics yet, so we might see something with that. We're going to make something in this video, though. Number 3, freshwater shell rondelle nugget beads, dyed pink, 14.5 inches. These are really pretty. Oh, I want to make a necklace with this. I want to make a necklace with these. These would be really pretty with some brass. I'm obsessed with brass at the moment, so don't be surprised if we make something with brass. Oh, these are pretty. 10mm rose quartz matte round beads, 7.5 inches. I don't use rose quartz that much. I have a lot of it. Love it. It tends to be used in boxes a lot, so I have quite a bit of strands, and it's readily available. But I really love the matte. That's really pretty. I need more pink in my life. I've been wearing pink sweats lately, and I'm like in love with them. And it's like this color pink. 3.5 by 3mm crystal faceted rondelle beads in copper pink, 13 inches. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This is the color combo you see in check glass a lot, so I love that half pink, half copper. Those are nice. 8mm rhodonite round beads, 15 inches. So this is one of the rhodonites we see that have a lot of black in it, a lot of black matrix. So you can see how the rhodonite runs the gamut. Solid pink, black and pink. Sometimes it's all black with very little pink. I think I even have a rhodonite necklace in, maybe more than one, in my videos. I know they made one with a rhodonite buffalo that came from Charisse several years ago. So if you want to go back in the videos, check that out. This is pretty, very nice. Our bicones, faceted bicone beads in antique copper, 12 inches. We get these every month, just about. At least it's a color I like. I'm not a bicone girly though. Not that kind anyway. Crystal faceted rondelle beads in vintage mix, 15 inches. We're getting a lot of longer strands. Very cool mix. So we've got pink, gold, purple, purple clear, purple matte, or not matte, but opaque. Very interesting. I really like this strand. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun mix. I was watching a show today and I got some inspiration from one of the side characters' jewelry, and I was like, oh, I need to make that. And it's a pearl necklace, but I just gotta find the stuff in my stash to make it. 2-piece 35mm medallion pendants, lead, nickel, cadmium free. I'm almost positive we've gotten these or something very, very similar before. Still really pretty. 3 sets, 23mm ornate round toggle clasp, lead, nickel, cadmium free. Love those because they're a more tribal look. Love antique copper, one of my favorite things. So love it, love it, love it. Fancy coin beads, lead, nickel, cadmium free, 10 by 11mm. Very pretty. I have some of these, but I don't know if I got them from them or not. I mean, their metal seems to be pretty distinctive, but these are pretty heavy too. I love those. Ooh, copper bead caps, 20-piece 8 by 5 millimeter rope accent bead caps, lead, nickel, cadmium free. Very nice. Gorgeous. Loving the color, the metal color. Like if it's gold, brass, antique brass, or antique copper, I'm gonna love the metal color. I'm not a huge silver girl, and not a huge rose gold girl. Medallion drops, 10 pieces, 13 by 9 millimeter lead, nickel, cadmium free. Sure enough, we've gotten these before. Those are super cute though. Maybe we'll make a necklace. I think we'll make a necklace. That'll be fun. Oh, these are fun. Black tourmaline, 4 millimeter faceted round beads, 7.5 inches. Beautiful. These are gorgeous. Super, super shiny. Loving this box. It's really pretty. Which this, like, we've gotten a lot of rose quartz from them, and Rhodonite's not my favorite, so I'm surprised I love this as much as I do. 8-piece, 12 millimeter Rhodonite faceted coin beads, which says something because I've been saying that about Bargain Bead Box for the last few months. Like, I'm just blown away with the value that's in this box. Like, the amount they charge for the amount of gemstones, strands, metal you're getting is insane. These are gorgeous. Love these coins. Maybe we'll make a bracelet too. Two-piece, 18 by 13 millimeter Rhodonite oval drops. Those are fun. Those are more rustic than everything else. Oh, well, they match this. Those would be cute earrings. Gosh, I'm gonna make a whole jewelry set if I keep going like this. 1 meter, 4 millimeter steel Rollo jewelry chain, lead nickel free, and it's antique copper color. Love that. And then last but not least, oh, we have more. A Rhodonite and brass pendant, lead and cadmium free. That's neat. That's actually really pretty. I guess we're gonna make a necklace today. It may be a bracelet, but let me see. I'm gonna use this pendant. I think it's pretty. I don't know that I love the bail, but otherwise I'd just use a jump ring, I guess. Let's see. I love this strand. But I really like this and these coins. But I feel like this strand goes better with the pendant. We'll use these. The coins. I mean, I still got a great idea for this too, but it's not going to match what I want to do now. Oy, oy, oy. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're going to use that coin. We're going to use that coin. Some of these are very brown and red and black. But we'll use that one. Do I have another one that's not all black and brown? No. I think I am going to take off that. Very similar to the design I used last month for Sam's Bead Box, but more just because there's little dangles, not because the actual design is the same. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See how fast this can come together? I know we got some. I don't know if I want to use the black in here or not. Oh, let me go get my stringing wire and we'll get started. Okay, so today I'm stringing with this Soft Flex copper color wire. I might get out some little copper spacers, I don't know yet. These didn't come in the kit, but I'm pretty sure they came from Bargain Bead Box or Bead Box Bargains, the sister store. I'm going to start by putting on, maybe I'll grab a seed bead. I think I'm going to use these check glass seed beads, but maybe I'll work those daisies in too. I'll put one of those on. A black bead. I just want to see, I'm not convinced I want to put the black beads in this design, but I also think they're super pretty. We also have these. And we also have the bicones. No, I don't like the bicones. Let's try, let me just see these compared to the black beads. We gotta test them out. So the black beads are adding a lot of contrast. And while I love contrast, I don't know that that's the contrast I actually want. I kind of want this to be a little bit more ethereal than that heavy black is making it. So I'm almost thinking I want to go with these little crystals instead. Even though the pink's a little off, it's okay. We can have several different pinks in one necklace. Oops, forgot a bead, seed bead. And I can save those black beads. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. It's just a little lighter. I can save those black beads for a bracelet with the other Rhodonite. So I'm going to start with a seed bead, a crystal, and then keep going with that pattern. It's easier to pick up the beads with the wire for the most part. Sometimes your fingers just get in the way. At least with the smaller beads. Oops, wrong bead. All right, yeah, that's really pretty. Since these aren't double-sided, I'm going to need to make sure that I'm going in from the left or the right side each time when I'm putting them on. All right, here I'm going to put on this coin. Okay, so here I want to decide what I want to do with my pendant, because I don't really like the veil that's on there. I'm going to take the veil off. And whether I just want to use a jump ring or wire wrap. I was thinking of wire wrapping on this guy, but let's see. I have 20 and 22. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I think I'll do 20 because it's just thicker and will work better, I think. Put that on. Grab our loop and then just wrap that around a couple times. I don't think that'll go through. No, it won't go through our seed bead. Let me see how I feel about this. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's a little wonky. I feel like there's a lot of room between the bead here and the top of my pendant, but the only other way to solve that is to just come through with a different size wire and not do a wire wrap loop, just kind of put both wires through the bead. I don't know if I want to do all that. So it'll come through here. And then I'm just gonna keep beading the same pattern. Okay, I ended up absolutely hating that pendant. So I just took a big jump ring and put it on here, and I like it much better. So I'm gonna make this a double strand necklace, and we're gonna use the chain up the back so we don't use all of our beads. But the second strand is gonna look like this. I'm gonna string that in just a second. Oh, that would actually be fun. I have a couple of these left on here. That would be fun. And then I'll show you how to attach to the chain. So I'm just going to string that. I'm going to put a bead buddy on my wire here so we don't lose what we've already strung. I'm going to cut this off my spool and then start stringing that, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm loving this necklace. You can't really see what it looks like at the moment, but there are 2 strands. Super, super pretty. And then I'm just going to crimp onto our chain. Actually, probably a jump ring and then our chain. So let me find a jump ring. And then I'm going to put it on our chain first. And And then I'll cut the chain down to size later after I figure out how long I want my necklace to be. So open that up, put one end of my Rolo chain on here. Close it, and then do the same thing here. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab a couple of crimp beads. I have some copper ones from Softflex, so that's perfect because I'm using Softflex wire. And I made sure already that one of my strands, my longer strand, is gonna be on the outside because we don't want these to be the same length. So I'm just gonna grab my crimp, come through my jump ring, and then back through my crimp. And then I always make sure that my wires aren't crossed, which they are at the moment, so I want to uncross those. Bring my crimp down toward my jump ring and put it in my crimping pliers and then squish, turn 90 degrees, squish again, squish one more time. And these are not going to go through those check glass beads twice, so I'm just going to cut it off at the crimp, and then I'll use a crimp cover because I do not like how that looks typically. All right, so I'll move everything down on this strand. And then I'll find the other end of my chain and do the exact same thing. Move everything down and making sure there aren't any noticeable gaps. We also make sure it's loosey-goosey, right? So it's not in the straight line, doesn't get crimped too tightly. That way it's not gonna look nice if it's too tight. It's gonna look weird. And then I'll just move this down. All right, so making sure we look pretty good there. Pull this out the other way because that is a little, they were a little crossed there. Oopsie. And squish, 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 and trim. I think there's almost enough here for me to do a bracelet, but I think it would be difficult to be the length I needed it. All right, so I'm gonna follow those exact same steps and do the inside one. I just want to make sure that each time I'm on the right side. So on the left side of or left looking at the camera, I'm going to be coming out towards the inside, crimping on the inside of the strand that we just did. And then on the other side, we'll be crimping on the inside of the side. All right, so I measured on my neck how long I wanted it to be. And I already cut one side. And just measure down to where one is cut and then cut the other one. Okay, of course I'll put this on Lucy so you can see what it looks like on a mannequin. And then I'm just going to, actually I'm not going to use one of these because I want it to be almost like adjustable, just in case I decide I want it shorter later. So I'm going to put a clasp on with a jump ring. And my clasps, they like to hide sometimes. So I'm right-handed. I like to put my clasp on the right hand side of my necklace, so I just need to figure out which side's the right and which side's the left. This is the right, so this is just the jump ring, and that'll go on this side. And then my clasp. And there we go. This was a fun box. I've got super pretty things left over too. If I could just sit here and make jewelry all day and actually be able to afford to eat, that would be great. Fortunately, I'm very fortunate in my job. I'm just saying, like, we would just love to retire. All right, so this is how it looks. It's so pretty. Very, it almost looks like, it doesn't look medieval, but it kind of looks medieval. And I love the drops. I love how much how much interest is going on with the gemstones, the black, the copper, the shininess, everything. It'll look really nice in the photos. It's just really hard to see everything on the screen right now, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Goldie. If you want to subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, check out the links in the description of this video. That is an affiliate link, so it helps my channel, and this affiliate code, which is Turquoise. You can save $2 off your first box. Let me know what your favorite was. Did you like the box? Some people don't like pink, some people don't like copper. I loved it. Loved last month's too. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Look at this little sleepy nugget. You've been sleeping all day, bud. Except for when you ate dinner and lunch. This is how Goldie earns her keep. Looking cute all day long, 24/7. Yes. Yes. Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie.